And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Chicago Bulls revamped their front office. Along with that comes a new coaching staff. Expect an emphasis on passing, pace, and versatile players. The Bulls have talented young players, and as they develop that team IQ, they hope that this team will finally turn the corner. Kevin?
DA, thank you. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they're rolling, and we expected that. Lots of talent. The chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Doncic. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Bulls, Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Young is out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, home in the paint. Now, here's Doncic. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. And now that we have some time away from it, Steve, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in the bubble?
You know, Kevin, having players see each other in hallways while going to battle later that night was definitely different. Spending that much time together. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in the NBA history.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And what's so impressive about Doncic is the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. Great open look there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Feeds it to Drummond. Out to Doncic. Shoots over Satoransky. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Drummond.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Satoransky. Traps in the tray.
Quick thinking by Satoransky, catching the pass and shooting with confidence.
Doncic against Satoransky. And Doncic gets it to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Levine. His last outing with 20 points. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's LeBron with the drive.
You see the tremendous first step, the power. LeBron loves to put the defense back on its heels.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Now here's LeBron. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. for the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. The Lakers
got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Bulls trail by 5. Here's Satoransky. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers get it back. Davis, the pass to Drummond. Now, here's Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Satoransky. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well, a graceful athlete in action.
Doncic against Satoransky. It's good. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. James outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, LeBron is blessed with every physical advantage. I don't know how you stop him without fouling.
For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Daniel Tice is checked in for Vucevic. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Here's Harrell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. White the pass to LaVine. And then LaVine with the jam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
The drive by Doncic. Kuzma. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Bulls trail by 8. LaVine passes to Markkanen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. LaVine kicks to Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He can score as a pick-and-roll ball handler, something extremely rare for someone Markkanen's size.
Doncic against White. Doncic looking it over. Got a hand on it.
Markkanen with the nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
He gets that one.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Doncic outside, from outside the arc. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Break trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's LUKA Doncic. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2 guard.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now Doncic, 12 points for him. Pass to Horton Tucker. Aminu against Kuzma. And here's Doncic from the arc. No good on that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since. That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Up top, Doncic. Light covering. And that one's good. Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Chicago calls timeout. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the
Just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Drills the 3-pointer.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
A pass to White. Here's Vucevic. Back to White. Makes it off the glass. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Kuzma outside. Here's Davis. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
With that great length, quick off the floor, AD rising above to knock it in from mid-range.
White finds Williams. And here's Vucevic. Here's White. Rebound Andre Drummond. Lakers leading by 7. Pushing it up. Out to Kuzma. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Helping this offense spread the floor, Kyle's a solid shooter from distance.
Young outside. Bucket is good. Young's got his first basket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Doncic against White. Doncic passes to Drummond. Tries again. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Count that one.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Doncic. He's got 19.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Satoransky.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
Now, here's Doncic. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Lakers leading by 7. Doncic with it. Passes it to Drummond. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Now here's Satoransky. He has 7, and he makes that one. Vucevic has got his 2nd basket.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Now here's Doncic. After the miss from Andre Drummond, Caldwell Pope kicks to Kuzma. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's White. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Lakers in the lead. Now here's Doncic. He's got 19. Shoots over White. Again, Los Angeles.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
It's been all about LUKA Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Vucevic is out there with Young. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Doncic outside. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Levine. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Levine's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bulls. Here's Doncic, and again it's the Lakers.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Bulls trail by 10. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Satoransky gets the bucket.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
And here is Doncic. 23 points in the game. Stolen by Satoransky. Ahead. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Greg, I know you've played, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good.
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. It's on Zach LaVine. Lakers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 11. Markkanen trying to break loose, and he banks in the layup. Satoransky's got 11 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Down low, stolen by Markkanen. Aminu, no one around him. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And it's Harrell missing. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Aminu. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. And Chicago shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Outside Levine. Rejected by Gasol.
The former Defensive Player of the Year, Gasol, showing his stuff.
Lakers passing it around. Doncic against Satoransky. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Levine, good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Los Angeles leading by 11. It's LeBron with the drive. Count it, good. LeBron's got 7 points.
Well, this is where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
The Bulls have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball.
Just have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Aminu. And it's wide in for Satoransky. And then for Los Angeles, Davis comes in for Marc Gasol. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Doncic. And James gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bulls trail by 13. Outside, Markkanen. Over Davis. Tice trying to break free. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time. Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
James against White. Harrell the pass to Kuzma. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Daniel Tice. Young is subbed in for Lauri Markkanen. Outside, Levine to the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Los Angeles leading by 12. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
The Lakers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Young. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. The offensive rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Drummond. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Davis. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's James in at the one.
LeBron barely needs to pick to get some separation, but he used it well right there.
Here's Satoransky. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Free throw good, Satoransky. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Levine against James. To the inside. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by LeBron. And that's now 6 points for Davis. Now Levine. Levine double team. Here's Satoransky. That shot is off. Davis with some nice D.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Satoransky against Kuzma. Vucevic sinks that one from the post. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. He dishes it to Levine, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Young with the ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Doncic against Satoransky. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Satoransky. And again, it's the Lakers.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
On the wing, Levine. And the shot goes in.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Satoransky against Doncic. Lets the three fly. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. LeBron dishes to Caldwell-Pope. Doncic against Satoransky. Goes back up. The Lakers rebound. Out to Doncic. Puts up a three. Drummond trying to get himself free. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bulls trail by 17. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many. Yeah. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Caldwell-Pope with it, now defended by Levine. Pass to Doncic. Right side Davis. Now here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Doncic. The kick out to LeBron. And they double up Doncic. And James throws it down hard.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
Bulls trail by 21. Satoransky looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. And the new G League Pro Team, Smitty, signed a number of 5-star high school basketball players. How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact it, Kevin. You miss out on those stars, for sure. But I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency.
Caruso, the pass to McLemore. And here's Gasol outside. It's hauled in by Brown. The Bulls shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LUKA Doncic.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
From deep, McLemore, and the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Knocked loose. Gasol with the steal. Outside Matthews. Lets it go from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.